On Saturday night, Austin FC played for the first time in club history against Mexican team Club Pachuca at the Fortress of Q2. Many have thought this was going to be an easy win against Pachuca, a bounce back to what it was an embarrassing month of May for the Verde and Black. But the thing about Pachuca is you don't fuck with them and you don't sleep on them, because Pachuca are known to be one of the best teams in Mexico with the best offense. As I said in my previous video, Pachuca scored 30 goals. Two of the players, Nicolas Ibanez, scored 11 goals, and Victor Guzman had 9. But with this performance, I hope it doesn't foreshadow the month of June for Austin FC, because the formation was kind of interesting, solid I guess. I saw that we had 2 strikers. This was a 4-4-2 formation. 2 strikers, Gite and Urruti. Driussi on the bench and Gite starting. I guess it was okay to understand that Gite wants to give a reason why he wants to start rather than being a bench. But from what I heard, since I didn't go, Gite had a shitty performance. So I hope this game gives him an idea what to improve and what to be motivated about. The midfield, I saw that Felipe started over Pereira. It was okay. Give Pereira some resting time and Felipe some minutes despite it being friendly. And Felipe did say in a press conference that he had a good time playing this game, learning more and more about the Mexican league. But he wanted, as always, he was disappointed about the loss. In the back four, seeing Kolmanic again in the left back. Kolmanic should just stop starting as the left back. I know he wants to improve or try to redeem himself, but Gallagher sacrificing from his midfield to the right wing area, Gallagher should just be in the left back spot. And Keller starting over our Norwegian Viking of Gavliesen. Keller, I know Keller's a good player, but I wish he can do more and more this season rather than being the bench. But overall, Pachuca, I said to you guys before, when Pachuca scores in the first 15 minutes, Pachuca, if they score in those 15 minutes, they tend to win the match. There's a reason why. Pachuca has never lost their style of play against an MLS team. You have to find the right equation to beat the algorithm against Pachuca, because Pachuca's main focus, as I said before, is the midfield. And I saw that Pachuca started 7 of their 11 players. Those 7 players started for Pachuca in the Mexican League. Players such as Oscar Utare, Gustavo Cabral, Victor Pucho Guzman, Nicolas Ibanez, Aviles Hurtado, Jesus Hernandez, and Roberto de la Rosa. Those 7 or 8 players that I mentioned, they usually get more minutes than the players Austin FC put out in last night or Saturday night's game, such as Keller, Felipe, Gite. They don't get minutes and more bench warmers. But the other team, they put the entire game. They put their entire players in this game. And it's kind of reason too, because next month the Mexican League starts. So yeah. And second half happens. Pachuca makes their substitutions, puts their B team, and we put our B team. We put Driussi. Driussi scored the goal for us, the consolation. So Pachuca is the second team Driussi scored on. The first team Driussi scored, which was a Mexican team, was against Atlas, which happened a week before the MLS season started. And surprise, surprise, it was a penalty kick from the spot. But sadly, Austin FC suffered another loss in another friendly. This was the second loss to a Mexican team, and now we're 0 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses against Liga MX teams. And for Pachuca, this is the 6th MLS team they've now won against, and I'm gonna pull a Star Wars card and say, as General Grievous would say, this will be a fine addition to my collection, and Austin FC was the fine addition to Pachuca's collection of MLS teams they won against. I just hope this loss against Pachuca doesn't foreshadow the month of June, when we play the likes of Charlotte, Montreal, and FC Dallas. And I hope it gives another motivation to what Wolf needs to improve more. I get the 4-4-2 formation was kind of interesting. Like, for example, we saw the likes of Romagna and Charlie Asensio. Romagna, we haven't seen him since last season. 2 reasons are his injury and the birth of his, newborn son, or I believe it was a son or a daughter, I'm mistaken. And Charlie Asensio, on the other hand, he's the guy who we got him from the Super Draft this year. And what I heard from everybody on Twitter, that both of these players had solid performances, that Wolf should just consider starting Romagna as a, bench warmer and give Asensio more time. So, but Wolf needs to put the right cards this month of June and have a way to improve more and more what he needs to learn. Because take this loss to Pachuca and take the embarrassing month of May. I'm sorry. Take this loss against Pachuca and take the month of May's embarrassing games as a way to learn what the fuck we need to do for this. Because right now, Austin FC's goal for June is stay on the playoff spots. But yeah, you guys, that's my reaction. I'm not surprised we lost to Pachuca. Not shocking, but it is what it is. A loss. It's a friendly, but I hope we do better for the month of June. But anyways, you guys, I'll be back here with another video. This time it'll be about the preview match against Montreal. But for the meantime, the name is Vanilla Mexican 17, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.